Everyone, hello. Yeah, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Shall we begin? Today's topic is the continuation of the same module. Yeah, today's slide is monitoring, evaluation, and the review. Okay, you want revision for the previous class, alright? Where were you yesterday? Okay, alright. So just wait. In the last class, we have started with leadership and the management. What is the leadership? What is the role of a leader in an organization? What is the management, or how we can manage the material, how we can manage the things. That is the leadership and the management. So this is the leadership challenge. How are we doing? How are we doing? That means how we are doing the things, how we are doing the content. What is the leadership challenge? Yeah, way of the doing things. Simple terms. So this question arises: do we have a vision and planned outcome for the employability? Do you have a criteria? Do you have a criteria for the vision, for the understandability, for the ability, and planned outcome for employability? Do we have effective management and coordination in place? So do we have effective management? Do we have effective coordination that takes place in place? Do you have policies in place or in development? Do you have policies, rules, regulations that is developed in place? For example, you're working, you should get an appointment, you should get a letter. That means there are some rules, regulation, policies that takes place in place or in development. What resources do we use to support employability? What are the various resources? Resources includes everything: money, yeah, clothes, health. So what resources do we use to support employability? Are we compliant with the legal requirement? Are we compliant means are we are using the legal requirements? Do we recognize the achievements? Whatever the achievement that we have taken place, do we recognize them? So these are the few challenges, these are the few questions that arises from the leadership challenge. So first point says, do we have a vision? Do we have understandability, ability, and the planned outcome for the profitability or employability? Do we have a efficient management and coordination in place to whatever the effective management content, whatever the coordination term that will be taken out? So do we have effective management and coordination that takes place? Do we have policies in place? Do we have a rules regulation in written? Do we have policies in place or in development, whatever the phase we are using out, whatever the place where we are working, do you have policies that takes place? What resources do we use to support employability? What resources means what are the various material that we require to support the employability? Are we compliant with the legal requirements? Are we done with the legal requirements? Do we recognize achievements? So do we recognize the achievement, whatever the achievement that has taken place? Do we recognize them? Achievement in the sense, what are the goals that you achieve, what are the new challenges, innovative ideas that you take place, and what is the outcome from these new ideas or the challenges. So do we recognize the achievements? Now, next is the curriculum and the assessment. So what are the various curriculum opportunities for career and work-related education? First is explicit planned content in all curriculum subjects. So that must be explicit, that must be outside, that must be planned, that there should be a planned content that will be taken out in the curriculum subjects. Then specific lessons as a part of tutorial program. Specific lessons will be given. Free tutorials are also available for the work-related education or for the career-related education. Then whole class college activity. Activities will be taken out for the whole class or the college. Then specific project and the experiences. Whatever the specific project that takes place, so that is a specific project and the experiences. Then curriculum for employability. Now next is a curriculum for the employability. What is the curriculum? What is the syllabus for the employability? So first is learning in a work context. You should learn in a work environment. If you are gaining knowledge, if you want to gain knowledge, you should learn or you should get the knowledge in a work context. Then next is the business involvement. Involvement of the business is also one of the crucial part in the curriculum for employability. Then synthesis of the theory and the practice. You must be compatible. You must take the balance between the theory and the practice. That is experimental or experiential learning. Then experiences of work. You should get the knowledge from the experience. That is experiences of work. That includes high fidelity or the high validity. Then aiming for progression to work. You must aim for progression. You have to be targeted. You must be gaining out for the progression to work. That is the he or the. Okay. Then next is the purpose of the study. That is the English and the mathematics. What is the main purpose of study? What is the main purpose that will be carried out with the English, with the mathematics? So all the skills of language are essential to participate fully as a member of society. Pupil. So every language must be available. Every language must be compatible with you for the compatibility as a member of the society. Pupils, therefore, who want to attend, therefore, who want to take, who do not learn to speak, read, and write fluently. There are some persons who do not write to or learn to speak, read, and write fluently and confidentiality. They are effectively disenfranchised. It is also essential to everyday life, that is critical to the science, technology, and the engineering, whatever the engineering part that will be available in this. So that will be used for the necessary financial literacy, literacy and most form of employment. So these are the various purposes of the study that includes English and the mathematics. And these are the two parts that include the skills of language, that includes employability, that includes the participating fully as a member of the society. Pupils, therefore, who do not learn to speak, read, and write, and confidentiality are effectively disenfranchised. So it is therefore to everyday life critical to the science that makes the necessary literacy forms of employment, literacy forms of the employability. Now let's start with the purpose of the NCF. That is the National Curriculum Foundation subjects. First is the science. Science includes, this is vital to the world's future prosperity. Future prosperity includes what are the various future prosperity terms that will be available in content that contributes to the wealth of the nation. Sorry. In science, that is vital to the world's future prosperity includes what is the that means new and new techniques are developed, that is providing the world's future prosperity. That is the new outcomes, new challenges will be faced, new problems will be solved with the use of the science. Now, art and education. This contributes to the wealth of our nation. Contribute to the wealth means to development of our nation, that is art and design. So in India, there is a slogan that is yes, make your surroundings green. That is also one of the part of the art and design. That means your activity, your surroundings, your environment will be full-fledged designed and art, so that no one can Yes, so that it looks attractive as well as the. I agree with your point that is attractive, but it is also beneficial for your health also. So this contributes to the wealth of our nation. Then citizenship, that is the knowledge, skills, and understanding to prepare them to play a full and active part in society. What are the various knowledge skills? What are the various parts? Understand that is prepare them to play a full and active part in the society. What are the knowledge that you are gaining? Whatever the skills that you are developing? Whatever the understanding skills, that must be prepared to play a full and active part in a society. The next is computing. So digitally literate at a level suitable for the future workplace. So digitally literate in the sense digitally you should be available at a level that is suitable for the future workplace. So first is the science, then art and design, then citizenship, then computing. So these are the four parts of the this is the four parts. Okay, in the next slide there are other parts also, but this is the main part, that is science, art and design, citizenship, computing. Now next is the design and the technology. So first of all, any doubts anyone in that science, art and design, citizenship and the computing? Anything that you want to ask? Science used for the world's future prosperity, art and design, wealth of the nation, citizenship, understanding to prepare and play part in a society, computing, compute for the better workplace. Then design and technology, that is essential contribution to the wealth and well-being of the nation. Then history, this equip the people or pupils to ask perceptive questions, think critically, weigh evidences, sift arguments, and develop the perspective and what are the various perceptive terms, what are the various evidences that will be a part of the question, think logically, histories, sift arguments, and at last there is a geography, so inspire in pupils a curiosity and fascination about the world and its people. That is, inspire them with the curiosity, with the fascination about the world and its people. Then next is the languages, that is a liberation from insularity and provides an opening to other cultures, equipping pupils to study and work in the other countries. That is a language. So whatever the liberation, whatever the freedom that is given from the insularity and provides an opening to other cultures also. So we can, if we are getting the, if you have a knowledge of the various languages, you can capture that languages for the various openings for the various cultures. Then equipping the pupils to study and work in other countries. Then music increase their self-confidence, creativity and sense of achievement. Then PE build character and helps to embed values such as fairness and the respect. Whatever the values, whatever the embedding content, whatever the fairness, whatever the respect, that will be taken out in the PE. So build characters and helps to embed the values such as the fairness and respect. Now, these are the assessment and accreditation that will be generated for the assessment part, accreditation part. Next is the partnerships and the employer engagement. Partnership includes various partners can communicate with each other. Then employer engagement, how the employer will be engaged with each other. So designing the student's employability, working with the partners. So what is the rationale for partnership? What is a rationale includes what is a part of the partnership or how to work with the development. That is developing the student's employability, or that is working with the partners, how we can work with the partner, what is the rationale for the partnership. Now next is developing the student's employability, that is how to work with the partners with the student. So what is the rationale for partnership that we have done? Well, who are our partners? What is the background of the partners? What is the subject knowledge of the partner? So these are the various questions that arises from in case of the partnership. What can our partners provide? What can our partners provide in the sense? What is the outcome of the partnership? What the partner have a capability that can be provided with the developing the student's employability. Then next is employer involvement. Employer is also involved, that is a benefit to the education. First is revenue and the resources. Whatsoever the revenue, whatsoever the resources that will be carried out. So what are the resources, what are the revenue, what is the cost, or what is the profit. Then governance. Governance means rule regulation that will be carried out in the employer benefit in employer involvement. Then improved community profile, improved skills, professional development opportunity for the teachers, higher staff morale, that means confidence will be increased for the staff, innovative options for the curriculum delivery. Innovative options means new ideas option that will be used for the curriculum delivery. So these are the employer involvement, that is the benefits to the education. So this is revenue, resources, governance, improved community profile, improved skills, professional development opportunity for the teachers, higher staff morale, innovative options for the curriculum delivery, for the usefulness of the syllabus delivery. This is one of the important points, that you must be develop the innovative ideas, innovative options for the curriculum delivery. Now, this is the three parts is done. That is what is the rationale for partnership, who are our partners, what can our partners provide. Next is how we can engage the new partners, how we can recruit the new partners. That is the benefits, what are the benefits that is provided to the employers. Better prepared workplace, this is agree. Your workplace will be better one. Recruitment, staff development. Development includes same hiring, then staff development, new opportunity will be developed for the staff. That means providing the new ideas, providing the benefits to the student, that is to the staff, that is staff development. Then business development. These are also one of the part benefits to the employer that is given is the business development. Then public relations. Public relations include what is the relationship of the employers with the employee. Then employee relation. Employee relation, what are the type of relationship that will be generated in this. Then force for change. Then interdependent community partnership. What are the various interdependent terms that will be given for the community partnership. Then working with the young people. Working with the young people means how to work with the young people. What are the various creativity part that will be generated with the young peoples. Then individual creativity. Then parental aspect. Parental aspect means what are the various parental type of aspect that will be given, that will be also beneficial to the employers. These are the various benefits to the employers. Next is the monitoring, evaluation, and the review. That is the next part. How we can monitor, how we can evaluate, and how we can review the content. Monitor means making an eye on someone. Evaluate means judging. Review means analyzing. So how do you know if your employability strategy is working or not? First part is inspection and the accountability measures. You must ensure, you must inspect, you must take the accountability measures, inspection measures that make sure that there is an employability strategy that is you are working with. Inspection and the employability strategy, resources. Then attainment in qualification. You must get the good qualification to judge or to seek or for the sake of the employability strategy. So first inspection and the accountability measures is done, then attainment in qualifications. Then skills, competences, qualities. What are the skills? What is the competences? What are the various qualities that will be generated for the employability strategy? Then personal development, attitudes, motivation. Personal development includes yes, your own development. Then what is your attitude? Positive attitude, negative attitude. Motivation. You must be motivated yourself to do something. Then parental, community, staff impact. So either you are taking the parental impact, community impact, and or the staff impact. Then unintended outcomes. What are the various unintended outcomes that will be generated for the strategies? So these are the various accountability or these are the various terms that will generated in this one. So how this is the know how you can use employability strategy that is either working or not working. So first is inspection and accountability measures and attainment in qualifications, skills, competencies and the qualities, personal development, attitude, motivation, parental, community, staff impact. Then a strategy for the employability. What understanding, skills and qualities do we want our students to have? What experiences should they have? Where and when will they have them? Who will be involved in planning, delivery and evaluation? So first part is what understanding. What understanding means, what are the various understanding capabilities, skills and the qualities do we want our students to have? What do we expect from our students? What are the various qualities? What are the various skills that we require from our student or that we want from our students to have? What experiences should they have? What are the various experiences that should have or that they have? That they have means that the students have. Where and when will they have them? So where and when, what are the where and when the students have them for the strategy of the employability? Who will be involved in planning, delivery and evaluation? Who are the various students that will be involved in the delivery, planning and the evaluation? Who are our partners and what can they offer? Who are partners includes, who are the partners that will be included in the employability skills that will be used in the employability skills and what can they offer? How will we assess the students' employability? So how will we judge the students' employability? What are the various employability concepts, employment learning? How will we evaluate the content? First of all, make the judgment, then how to evaluate the content. That is also one of the main part. Now, these are the main parts of the tree. This is a tree. One is a leaves, one is a root, one is a top. So this is a positive and the enthusiastic, then enterprising. So first is a positive attitude and enthusiastic. So you must be positive and enthusiastic. You must be enterprising, then problem solver, team worker, sociable, independent and principled. Positive means your attitude must be positive and you must be enthusiastic about your project. That means you are working or you are dedicated to enthusiast with the project. Then enterprising. Enterprising means you must involve in the enterprise, you must carry it out with the enterprise campaign. Then problem solver. Your problem will be solved easily, your content will be solved easily, that is the problem solver. Then team worker. Team worker includes you must be work as a team or in a team that involves also what are the team working content that will be carried out. Then independent. You must be independent for your skills, for your attitude, for your decisions. Then sociable. You are also working, you are also carried out with the society, you are also giving the respect to the society. Then principle. Principle means you are using some rules regulation, that is a principle. Now, these are the various leaves, that is the types of business. What is the type of business that you are dealing with? So it depends, everything that depends on the type of the business. If you are dealing with a small business, your problem solving is different, team worker is different, independent is different. Then rights and responsibilities, work roles, identities. Identities includes what are the various identities that will be included for the positive and the cases. Then employment. Employment means employment categories, employment opportunities. Then career options. What are the various career options that will be carried out with the work role, that will be carried out with the responsibilities, rights. Then money. What is the money outcomes? How will be generated with this one? What is the work role of this? Then self-employment. You must be self-employed with the content. You must be self-employed with the type of the business. Then the work experience, enterprise budget, individual learning plan. Whatever the work experience that I'm dealing out, whatever the enterprise budget, whatever the individual learning plan. So these are the knowledge. Then there is a skills, then there is the attributes and the quality. Knowledge includes what is the main idea about this one, how much you're getting about this one, how much you're gaining the experience about this one. Skills that you have, own skills. Yeah, the skills also generated at the workplace. It is also generally available at the work environment. Then attributes and the qualities.